I'm sitting there, sick as fuck, not able to do my amplified Q&A. I'm pissed off. The only thing I can do is binge on some Netflix. I turn on a show called Stranger Things. I heard some good things about that show. I said, all right, 17 episodes, let's give it a try. Bam! I'm hooked, just like that. Still pissed off that I couldn't deliver my amplified Q&A, but watching a good show at least. And it got me thinking as I'm going through these episodes, WWE's got a plethora of Stranger Things, don't they? Probably we can pick 100 strange things in WWE in just 5 minutes. But these are 7 off the top of my head that really irk me in some way or another. So I said, let's go over it. Why not make a little video if I can't make a full throttle amplified Q&A? Let's make a little mini Stranger Things in WWE video. So these are the 7 that I plucked off the top of my fucking dome piece, and I think you guys will get a kick out of, and most of you will probably agree that these fucking things are strange as fuck. Let's start with number 1, and I can't think of any better place to start than with this motherfucker. And if you're talking creepy, freaky, and flat out strange, then you gotta be talking about this WWE fan that always seems to be in the front row, staring a hole through the performers. If The Undertaker and Nikki Cross had a baby, this kid would be the outcome. He's probably a good kid in real life, but when you don't give any real reactions, and you just stare at the wrestlers in a freaky manner like that, well, that's creepy. That's flat out strange. I mean, seriously, dude, if you're gonna be in the front row at every single event, basically, give a little bit more. You gotta know you're on TV. By now, you know that. Just kind of staring like that is not really doing anything for the audience at home, and it's really creepy as fuck. It's great if you're a character in the future, right? Maybe this is all just the longest storyline in WWE history, and this guy's gonna become like a wrestler. Maybe he's got fucking ninja skills or some shit. Maybe he'll just be a manager. Like fucking, what was his name? Cyrus? Kind of reminds me of that. Either which way, unless you're actually going to be a part of the act, relax a little bit. Smile. Once in a while, it's okay to smile. Try it. On to number 2. This guy is give or take, hit or miss, right? We love this guy sometimes. We can't stand this guy sometimes. He says some great shit sometimes. Other times he puts his foot in his mouth. But one thing's for sure. His appearance has all of us thinking, that's pretty fucking strange. Take a look. Now, when I think of Stranger Things in WWE, I have to look no further than Corey Graves in that fucking hairdo. Dude, what the fuck? You look like a cross between Madonna and Vanilla Ice half the time. Or the Russian from Rocky IV and Machine Gun Kelly. But either way, when you're in the bathroom taking longer than your lady friend to do your hair, you know there's an issue. I know you're in touch with your feelings, but perhaps a little too much. Back that shit up just a tad. Corey Graves, man. We love him sometimes, we hate him sometimes, but one thing's for sure. We gotta feel bad for the ladies in his home, because this guy occupies that bathroom 23 hours out of a 24-hour day. There's no doubt in my mind. When he's off the road and at home, the ladies must be fucking wanting to put their own heads through a concrete wall. Or maybe through the bathroom wall so it could help get Corey out of the bathroom. Get the comb out of your hair. Put down the hairspray. Come out with your hands up. Fucking Graves. On to the 3rd Stranger Thing in WWE. This one is fucking bodacious. And then there's JoJo in that fucking ass. There is no way that thing can be human. I'm not calling her an alien or a cyborg or some other planet creature, but that can't be human. Never is there an ass like that. That thing is off the charts. That thing is strange, but hella hot. Enough said. We'll move on to one of the wonders in the world. It's not just one of the stranger things in WWE, but one of the wonders in the world. What am I talking about? Take a look. Because this is mind-boggling along with a stranger thing in WWE. This one is both strange and a load of bullshit, and that's the fact that Chyna is not in the WWE Hall of Fame. Not just a former women's champion, but a former two-time Intercontinental Champion. Think about that. She was beating up dudes. And the fact that she filmed herself having a little bit of sex, that's keeping her out of the Hall of Fame. Well, Triple H and Vince McMahon, I assure you the roster of Hall of Famers you have right now, a lot of them did a lot worse than having a little bit of sex. So we go from something that completely just boggles our fucking mind and actually pisses us off, like Chyna not being in the Hall of Fame, to the fifth stranger thing in WWE. And this is just a crime, because somebody like this should have been booked as a monster, as an absolute fucking beast, and instead, he was a clown in a joke his whole WWE run. Who am I talking about? Let's take a look at the fifth stranger thing in WWE. And then there's this fucking guy. When you think strange, you think, well, it's the big fail. How can you be over 7 feet tall, nearly 400 pounds, and possibly fail in pro wrestling? Only Vince McMahon can fuck that up, but we can look no further than what they're doing with Braun Strowman, I guess. Still, Big Show's dominance in WCW and seeing how epically he failed in WWE is just plain strange and bull. So yeah, that's beyond a stranger thing, I think, when you look at the booking of people like The Big Show, over 7 feet tall, nearly 400 pounds. When he first arrived in WWE and he came up from underneath the ring, came through the ring, inside the cage, as Paul White. The Valentine's Day Massacre or some shit that pay-per-view was called. We thought they had big plans for him. No, it was only gonna go downwards from there. Had I known that, I would have much rather have seen him as just the Giant in WCW and play along with the storyline that he's Andre the Giant's son. As corny as that was, I would have rathered that booking than what WWE has turned him into. The Big Show was just a big clown. On to the sixth stranger thing in WWE. And this one, I don't know if it's more so stranger than it is just fucking frustrating. Check it out. Not sure if this next one is just strange or pure ignorance, but it's the fact that over 4 years, Vince McMahon can push a guy who in your major markets is getting booed not just out of the arena, but out of the city, and that's Roman Reigns. Vince doesn't care about the reaction that those main market crowds are giving them. Vince doesn't care that these crowds are going home not happy. Vince really believes this guy is the future. That's strange. Now we go from something that frustrates pretty much most of us, I think it's safe to say, in the booking of Roman Reigns for the past 4+ years, and Vince not understanding it ain't gonna work, to something that more personally, for the Amplified Man, frustrates me, and you guys know what I'm talking about. This is a couple of things mixed into one. I'll explain more after this. And this is strange turning into disgust, that Vince took away our fireworks, our pyro, so he can pay people like this more money. The Bella Twins. You take away our pyro and give us the Bella Twins? We all lose in that situation. It's clear they no longer have it, and even when they did have it, it was just a little bit of it. And now we're stuck with Bellas and no pyro. So there you have it. That was the seventh and final stranger thing in WWE that we're gonna go over in this video. You take away something I love dearly, the pyro! The fireworks are gone, and you give us the Bella Twins. What the fuck? Now I'm sure, guys, you have your own list of stranger things in WWE. Put them down below, or just think of them yourself and create your own narrative in the future for WWE. Maybe you'll have a top 100 list. Again, we could easily come out with that, couldn't we? But we are under the weather, and 7 is what I'm going with in this video, and those are your 7. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys, and hopefully we get better, and I'll be able to join you guys for Monday Night Raw's review and reaction video next Tuesday morning. Until then, coffees and ass whoopings. You guys will probably be kicking a lot more ass than me this weekend. But so be it. For now, check you later.